Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 15 of the Frisky Whiskey.
It's like an anniversary.
I know it. It feels like last week was an anniversary. This week's an anniversary. Every week's an anniversary. We just keep going.
Yeah.
We keep kicking butt.
Yes, we do. And tonight's gonna be a battle.
And tonight is the third battle, sir. The battle of
The Ryes, number 3. Working our way
third
into
installment.
Working our way into June Madness.
Oh yeah, June Madness is going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, we may even have to throw a fourth one in there. I don't know yet. I don't know. We'll think about it.
Have we come across a contender that's worth going, like skipping all of the matches just to drop in there?
I think I have one.
You think you have a contender that can battle it out with the 3 winners?
I picked it up the other day. I almost was going to do a surprise, like, a wrestling match where, like,
So there's a tag match.
Like someone comes running out of the locker room and, like, spoils it for whoever's, like, going to try and win. I almost was going to do that, but I'm like, I'm going to keep to our schedule program. But I have one that I think, based off last week's show, the States of Whiskey, Hudson Rye, I got one.
Ooh. We were talking highly about the Hudsons. So.
We were. So I might have to throw that one in there, but we'll talk. We'll figure that out later. We have 3 really good ryes for the arena tonight. So we have a Braddock Rye out of Virginia, weighing in at 92 proof. We have a Revival Rye out of South Carolina, and that one's weighing in at 90 proof. And then, finally in the other corner, we have the classic Sazerac Rye from the Buffalo Trace family out of Kentucky. I think that one is also a 90. I forgot this one is. This one's a 90 proof as well. So we have 3 really good ones. And I was joking with you before. This could also be another state of whiskey because these are all from 3 different places, which is kind of cool. But this is going to be a really good show. So we are going to start off with the Braddock.
Right over there, right in the Braddock area.
Okay, and you want to handle the history of Braddock because this is actually kind of cool. And I added what's on the bottle, by the way, because it's a kind of little cool piece that you should read.
All right, I did it.
So
this one is the Virginia one. So this is produced by the Catoctin Creek distillery. Braddock Oak Rye is produced in the Virginia Blue Ridge Mountains, which if you've never been, is a beautiful place. From the finest rye grain and aged in charred new oak barrels, each batch is fermented, distilled, and bottled entirely by hand. Founded in 2009 by Becky and Scott Harris as the first legal distillery in Loudoun County, I hope I pronounced it right, since before Prohibition. They are located in Purcellville, Virginia, in the heart of Loudoun Valley. I have no idea if
this is why I gave you this one.
Yeah, you'd suck. Virginia is the birthplace of American whiskey at Catoctin Creek. The name Catoctin is a regional name, pronounced Catoctin. I was saying it right. Mm-hmm. The name derives from the Indian tribal name Kittocton, which legend has it meant place of many deer. Catoctin describes a range of mountains and the creek which flows picturesquely past the distillery and into the Potomac River and Chesapeake Watershed. So from the bottle itself, in 1755, soldiers marching through Virginia sipped the local whiskey under the spreading branches of the Braddock Oak. Its mark on the landscape is echoed by the mark of the oak on this exceptional whiskey. The spice of the rye is mellowed with oak to create an exceptionally smooth whiskey with timeless character and elegance.
That was kind of cool.
It is.
Back, during that Civil War, and
that right there.
That's
before America was even America.
Right, America. So this is also, and if you're watching our YouTube video, you're gonna notice we're in a very unusual place today. We're going garage band style today. Yeah, and we're in the garage. And I've just got my golf cart with the lights on it in the background.
To be fair, the weather's been nuts lately. Yes. Like every evening, it's been a crazy strong thunderstorm.
Yes, and normally we do it on my patio, and so we decided that
it wasn't going to happen.
Wasn't going to happen.
It was not going to happen.
So that's why, if you notice, we're in a different place today. That's why we're here. But I think we're going to jump into this. So I'll talk about the tasting notes while you're looking at it. So it's got sweet oak leather, light spice, light sweet tobacco, pepper, and spicy.
It smells good. Like you can definitely, it does smell.
No, I was on their website, and these guys specialize in rye. They have like 5 or 6 different ryes. In fact, remember that band Gore?
Yeah.
They do a special Gore rye.
Really?
And it's like $100 a bottle. It's got this cool label. It's got this cool top to it.
That'd be kind of cool to check out.
Yeah, I want to get it. It was just I'm not gonna buy it this week, but they make like 5 or 6 different ryes, and then they also do special releases throughout the year. And they also make a gin, and then they make like 4 or 5 like flavored brandies, like peach, like different kinds of brandies, caramel brandy, stuff like that. So that's all they do. You know, no the bourbons, no the type of whiskeys. You know, it's got a nice color to it. It's got some nice legs.
Yeah.
It's got nice thick legs. You know, she got legs. Yeah, since we're in the garage.
So it is spicy. Like, that's very upfront. I like it, though.
That pepper and that spicy's there. But it's also that sweet.
Yeah, it's really weird how, like, it's sweet, but also
There's
spicy.
like tobacco. That tobacco comes
That's
right in.
That's literally all at the end.
Yes.
Like, as soon as you're done taste that sweetness and that spicy, it mellows right into that nice tobacco.
And I think that leather's kind of like on the tongue a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
Because you smell that leather. The leather's there. Like I feel like there's like a piece of leather in there.
Yeah, so it's funny that so I'm assuming the spicy or the light spice was supposed to be on the nose, right?
Right, yes.
Because it's definitely not light spice.
No, it's not light spice. There's a different, but this is good.
Oh, yeah, no.
And this was something that we were just happening to be walking around Total Wine, and it called my name. Remember, I just started grabbing, going, "Whoa, this is going to be the Battle of Ryes." It just said, "Mike, this is the one.
This is the winner."
I'm not sure if it's the winner, but I was like, and you know what? And when I was looking up the history, I saw the website. I was like pleasantly surprised that like this is what I just randomly picked out.
Yeah,
it was a good random pick. And
now
I like this one goes for $41.99. Okay. At Total Wine, you definitely get it at Total Wine. I think you get it at other places too. It's around other places.
That's actually not that bad of a price point, really.
But this is tasty. I would definitely make a cocktail with this.
100%. It could hold. Yeah.
Yeah. This could hold up for a Manhattan. This could hold up for a classic old fashioned.
We got to remember these whiskeys that we're saying we want it for this, we want it for that.
Oh, we're gonna start
so that we can do the next mixologist series, and like when we're doing the Manhattans, we can be like these ones that we wanted to throw into a Manhattan.
And we're gonna be doing a lot more mixologist series coming up.
We need to. Yeah. We have a lot of stuff that we need to get in there.
Yeah. We've actually just went through our stock. And we realized, A, we have a lot we haven't actually even introduced yet.
Facts.
B, we have some that we want to go back to.
What was it, like 16 bottles we haven't even brought up?
Oh, more. Oh, no, that was that's what I wanted to do out of the gate.
Oh.
Like, we have enough for 20 shows right now.
Dang.
That's a lot. That's
a lot.
That's 40 bottles. That's two per show going forward.
So now we just need more suggestions so we can keep
buying. And, I'm running out of room in my closet.
Me too.
That's why I was like, I think we should stop buying for a while, go through what we actually have.
Let's do the mixologist series.
Yeah, well, that's kind of why I bought that rye. Because one of the things I want to do is go on these different sites and start pulling out their cocktail recipes from that site. Like Hudson had all these cool cocktail recipes. Yeah. Uncle Nearest had cool cocktail recipes.
Well, what was it? The Cayo had some too. The Jacques had some.
And I'm pretty sure Braddock had some cool recipes on there. I know the Revival had some cool ones. We'll talk about that one later. But I have a sad story. Not sad, but it's just
it's a story.
It's a story. I like this. I like this neat. I really like this killing me. Like this is really good.
It is really good.
This is really good.
I like this one a lot. I like the fact that the spicy, while it's there and kind of punchy right at the front, it really does mellow out pretty quick and just right to the sweetness, right to the tobacco.
That tobacco's there.
It's like perfect.
Like I feel like I just smoked a cigar almost. Like it's so good. This is so good. All right, we got to throw some ice into the mix now.
Yeah, this is a pleasant surprise for a random pick from Total Wine.
Total random. It was screaming my name. Like you have no idea.
I didn't hear the whiskey. It was all you.
The whiskey whispers.
It's going to be a new book coming out by Mike D.
Yeah, the whiskey whispers. In this store. Well, in this store, when I went to that liquor warehouse place, the horse soldier was screaming at me.
That's true.
It was like
it has a cool label. I like the label.
There's something about that. If you go on the website, they actually talk about their markings, and there's some reasons.
Is it witchcraft?
Definitely witchcraft going on there. Yeah.
That's what happened. It was the witchcraft that got you to hear their name from the bottle. That's what it was. Yeah, that makes sense now.
I'm very upset with that.
All right. So how's it changing up with the ice in here? Ooh, that smell is much nicer.
Yeah. Oh, that smell of that tobacco and that sweet oak is definitely there now. That tobacco's like...
Oh, almost smells kind of like a fruit in there.
Yeah. There's definitely a fruit.
Oh,
Absolutely.
that's nice. That's really pleasant.
And the spicy's there, but not as much. But that tobacco's coming out even more. That sweet tobacco is really the main. In my opinion, that sweet tobacco is the main flavor here.
Yeah, it's a little peppery still, but it's like kind of towards the end of it, whereas before it was very front.
Yeah, it's very front. Now it's like the back of my throat down that pepper.
And that super spice is gone. That rye spicy.
Yep.
That's kind of like not there anymore. It's like a little pepper. I like it though. This is really good.
Oh no, this is really good.
This is a another one that I need in my collection.
Yeah.
It's like ammunition from last week.
Yeah.
This is another bottle to tag on. Needs in my collection.
That ammunition was so good, man. I had a couple during the week. You know, as the doctor ordered. If you
I cannot blame you.
That's just such a good, neat whiskey to sip on. I really like that whiskey. But this is like, the more I'm drinking this, the more I'm like, this is a great rye.
It really is.
Like, I want to go here. I want to go to this distillery and check it out. I definitely plan on getting a bottle of that Gore edition. So the label, that would be fun. Label is crazy.
I mean, if anything, it'd just be fun to like have.
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
The label's crazy looking.
Just to try it.
Yeah, and the bottle top is crazy looking. Like, it's just like Gore.
Yeah. I want to see it. I want to see it.
So this is a good, like, as the battle starts.
Yes.
The battle royale. These guys are like beating hell at each other right now. This one's like, it's got one of the guys already down against.
It's the swagger.
Yeah,
it's got the swagger.
It's got it, man. This is like really
good. Yeah.
like, yeah. If you're a rye person, you need to get a hold of this. In my opinion,
facts. I am a rye person. I do enjoy my ryes more than most other whiskeys, and I could be comfortable buying this and giving it to people.
This is tasty. Like, this is really tasty.
Yeah, this is really good.
Highly impressed with this one, Braddock. You didn't let me down. You made this a right choice for me, for sure. This is a good start of our fight. Really
I need you to like, put pronunciations in your history on your county and stuff though, because that's confusing.
What the
Loudoun or Loudoun?
Damn, the only one I had to pronounce was Ka-TOCK-tin.
Maybe we'll put it into like Google Translate and have it speak back to us. Yeah.
So I like our new glasses.
I do. Yeah, we got some new glasses. I actually, Mike D and I were hanging out at our favorite locale gastropub. Put in an order for them. Got them right from the Glencairn company.
Yeah. Yep. From England.
Yeah, right? From England. Yeah,
from England, man.
They just arrived the other day.
They're very cool. They got our name on it. They're Frisky Whiskey. So I don't know if you could see that on the camera.
Probably not. Okay, I guess it just gave up on us.
Isn't it plugged in?
Yeah, it didn't want it anymore.
Damn.
I know, that's just rude,
That's
right?
just rude.
All right, time to figure this out. All right, Mike, pour us up while we're going.
Wow. Damn Sony. All right, so now we're moving into the classic Sazerac Rye. Buffalo Trace family, which we've done to All in the Family recently, and they have such a big family.
Yes. Yeah, this came from that episode. We were determining whether or not we were going to have this.
Yes.
And then we decided that the Sazerac should be saved probably for that Battle of the Ryes.
Yes. We agreed to that, yes.
So I'm actually really looking forward to it because I don't believe I've had Sazerac.
I don't think I have either.
I
thought I had it, but it wasn't. It was Sagmore.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I had. Okay, so now I'll do the history on this one.
Okay.
So the story of Sazerac Rye dates back to the early 19th century when Antoine... How do you say that last name? Oh, my God.
Peychaud,
a New Orleans
apothecary,
created a recipe for a medical elixir containing a blend of bitters and brandy. The elixir was served in specific types of glass called a contour.
I don't know.
Yeah,
a French word,
which is a French for egg cup. Over time, the contour was Americanized to a cocktail, and Picard creation became known as the cocktail. Right. So, is this how the cocktail was invented in America?
That's what it looks like.
Okay, and in 1838, a Creole immigrant named Thomas H. Handy acquired a bar called the Merchants Exchange Coffee House in New Orleans. Handy, recognizing the growing popularity of the cocktail, started serving a variation of the drink using Sazerac cognac as the base spirit. The cocktail became widely popular, and Handy eventually purchased the Sazerac brand in 1869. This has some good history right here.
Yeah.
Changing the recipe to feature American rye whiskey instead of cognac.
Interesting.
Handy's acquisition of the Sazerac brand marked the beginning of Sazerac's company involvement in the whiskey industry. The company continued to produce and distribute Sazerac Rye during the late 19th century, early 20th century, despite challenges such as Prohibition, which outlawed the production of sale of alcohol beverages in the United States from 1920 to 1933, as I call the Dark Ages. I mean, I might as well the Black Plague for us. Yes. Today, Sazerac is created using a blend of corn, rye, and malted barley in a distillery located in Frankfort, Kentucky. It is aged in charred oak barrels and is known for its bold, spicy flavor profile. The brand has gained loyal following among whiskey enthusiasts and mixologists who appreciate its historical significance and contribution to the classic cocktail culture.
All right.
That's kind of cool.
It is.
I like that. I didn't know that maybe the cocktail started in New Orleans.
It kind of makes sense.
It does make sense.
It does.
I mean, it was a port town.
Yep.
You know, all those sailors coming in town, those dirty sailors. And this is a little bit darker, in my opinion, than the one we just had at Braddock.
So for the tasting notes on this one, I'm actually really excited about it. Right. So we got some oak, leather, molasses, allspice. Now here's like mint, eucalyptus, cinnamon, vanilla, and pepper. The eucalyptus part is the one that I'm really looking forward to.
It's interesting. Yeah. You know, that mint's there.
100%. Yeah. You can.
That mint is totally there.
And molasses.
Molasses is there. A little bit of leather's there.
Give it a first go.
All right.
Since I started the first one. What are your thoughts, Mike D?
There's definitely some pepper in there. The oak, the leather's there. But then suddenly that molasses. I don't know about the eucalyptus yet, because eucalyptus is a very unique sensation, if you will. I'm not getting that. There's definitely that, like, I'm going to say that spicy, huh?
Oh, it's there.
Is it?
Oh, yeah. So when you
there it is.
When you take a drink, breathe out.
There it is.
The eucalyptus is there.
There it is.
That's crazy. That's cool.
I don't need the water now. Wow, it's there. Wow, it was like I just did like a shot of like mouthwash. Not saying this is bad.
No,
I'm just saying like it was like I'm not know if I'm getting the vanilla yet. Definitely that cinnamon, the molasses is there. The oak and leather's there.
So that's really cool.
I mean, the smell.
Like, the mint and eucalyptus is like as you're breathing it out, you get that sense. You get the flavors of it. That's really cool.
Wow, and this is $29.99 a bottle.
Yep.
And this you probably pretty much get anywhere, everywhere.
So actually, it's a little bit harder.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's just because it's in demand. That's all. Kind of like how Buffalo Trace, just being in demand, makes it a little bit harder to come by. So it's easier to order online.
Yeah, I feel like a York peppermint patty. I'm breathing in and out.
But yeah, so this one was $29.99 off the site that I purchased it from.
That is tasty.
It's just unique. It's really unique.
Yeah. Wow. So, hey, remember we were talking about one day, with one of our earlier shows, we were talking about those obscure laws in the country. Right. And I was having a conversation with somebody the other day about that. And so I'm going to pull my phone out for a second.
Okay.
So I found like this site that has like, not the craziest, vulgar ones, but like some crazy laws that are out there, right?
We finally went digging for them.
I was curious, it had one for every state, right?
Okay.
So, like our friend who just moved to Alabama, it's illegal to drive blindfolded in Alabama.
Well, no shit. It should be illegal to drive.
Well, apparently, but it's a law in Alabama.
So you know what that means is somebody or some group of people were doing it frequently enough where we're like, we have to pass a law because this is getting out of hand.
Yes, totally agree with that.
Okay.
Another weird one was, well, look, this is messed up because now I'll never move to Arizona. It's illegal for you to have a donkey sleep in a bathtub.
That's weird.
In fact, that's a law. Like, it had to have happened then.
Well,
and what happened with this donkey?
Tijuana's right nearby, so
maybe. There's a lot. So,
what if like someone dumps a bathtub out in the wild and just a wild jackass walks into it?
Here's a weird one. In Connecticut, a pickle must be able to bounce.
That seems very specific.
So apparently, in 1948, there were these two guys who were arrested for selling bad pickles. And so the lawmakers then how do we determine what a good pickle is? So somehow they figured out a pickle bounces.
Well, they probably threw it a bunch.
Yeah, but just very very strange stuff.
There's the one for Florida. Come on.
The Florida one's stupid. I'm not going to do it.
Come on.
All right, the Florida one was,
or the Louisiana one. Since we're on a,
I think it's in alphabetical order, but in Florida, legal parking fees towards animals must be paid.
Parking fees towards animals?
Maybe back in the day you had a horse or your donkey that you took out of your bathtub.
Did they have like the quick like parking pass thing for horses back then?
I guess.
Like
I don't know. That's why I was going to talk about that one. It was just kind of weird. In Hawaii, it's illegal to place a coin in one ear, in your ear. I don't. Like,
kids everywhere are going to prison.
It's obviously a thing there. Let's see what's another one here. What's another good one here?
I don't know.
In Kentucky, a woman cannot marry the same man 4 times. That must have been a thing. And to me, like,
she's like divorcing and then getting married.
Yeah. Same guy 4 times. So like, look, I know some people like get divorced, maybe they rekindle, get married again for a second time, right? Mm-hmm. But like, honestly, man, and this goes on both sides for women and men. Lepers don't change their spots. They really don't. No. And the fact that they had to make a law that like after the 4th time you can get arrested for that because you're stupid.
It's probably like one of the lawmakers, his buddy, kept going to the same chick and then falling for it. And he's like, you know what? No more, sir. I am now putting you in prison.
You're going to prison. So Louisiana, he brought up Louisiana. It's illegal to send a surprise pizza. Now, I have a funny story about that because years ago, like 5-6 years ago, I was in a weight loss contest with somebody, and we were talking, and he was like, he had a thing for pizza, and he was like really starting to break down. He wanted a slice of pizza, so it was like 2 days before the contest was over. I sent him a pizza.
He wasn't in Louisiana, was he?
No, he wasn't. Thank God. I would argue I would have gone to jail. But I remember he sent me a text. You fucking asshole. And he showed me a pizza in the garbage. But I was like, hey, there's a slice missing. All right, here's one messed up, man. I don't know what's up with Maine. It's illegal to park in front of a Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, how are you supposed to park? There's nothing but parking lots around a Dunkin' Donuts.
Well, I mean, like, and usually there's parking spaces in front of Dunkin' Donuts, right?
Do they mean on the street?
It just says illegal to park in front of Dunkin' Donuts. Now, if I was a cop, who would probably hang out at Dunkin' Donuts a lot, they would just sit there and probably make all kinds of bank. Yeah. Because, I mean, who's not going to park in front and run in and get a donut and coffee?
I mean, New England does run on Dunkin'. I'm just saying.
I guess so.
So much so that they made a law against parking.
Now, in your home state, Massachusetts, it's illegal to tell fortunes without certification. So that means you had a lot of fortune tellers telling some bogus shit.
You know what? I lived in a town where there was a fortune teller, and I never went to her, but now I know she's certified, so she's got to be legit. I got to go back.
Got to be legit, right?
Has to.
Once you're certified, it's real.
Certifiable.
In Michigan, you can't sell. In Michigan, you can't sell your car on Sunday.
That seems odd.
Yeah. In Minnesota, dirty tires are banned.
Aren't all tires dirty?
I guess I mean that's got to be so subjective. The cops having a bad day. Your tire's dirty. Citation. Let's see.
Like some of these, like I just need to know the backstory as to what happened to get them to.
Here's what I think of just like why it's a law to me. I'm like, okay, in Missouri, bear wrestling is banned.
No, that makes sense.
But why is it a law? Like
someone probably was wrestling bears and then got murdered.
Yeah, probably.
And then they were like, you really shouldn't be doing
in Montana, they must have a problem here. It's illegal to give a rat as a present. Huh. I mean, some people want a pet rat, though.
Some people do have pet rats.
Willard, remember the movie Willard? I mean, he had a thing for rats. This one's probably going to mess you up a little bit, so you probably never want to go to Nebraska. You can't get married if you have a venereal disease, so that's probably off your list.
Yeah,
you can't go there, obviously. But but the fact that it's a law, like, who knows what happened?
Wait, does that mean that they have to test first?
I would guess, like
before they can get a marriage license.
I would guess so. I mean, if that's a law, it's probably part of your marriage license, right?
Right there is like an invasion of privacy.
Could be. Let's see what some of the weird ones in here. New Mexico. This is one of my favorite ones. Actually, in New Mexico, idiots are banned from voting.
Sounds a bit subjective.
Without getting political about
that sounds a bit subjective, if you ask me.
It could be the whole state.
No longer can New Mexico vote. I'm sorry.
That is like crazy, man. It's also as well for insane persons. So idiots and insane persons.
Okay.
All right. New York, slippers are banned after 10 p.m.
That seems like the time you're going to be wearing slippers.
Like at night, you're home, when a cop comes in, sir, those look like slippers.
Looking through your window.
Get the slippers off. I'm going to North Carolina because I'm definitely doing this. Drunk bingo is against the law.
Aw.
Imagine when old drunk people. Sounds
like a good time.
Right? Like 38.
B7.
Where's Z23?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's so crazy. Like, they have so many different laws out there.
Yeah,
for,
and that's
like,
why
states.
I'm just like, okay, so like in Oregon, it's illegal to go hunting in a cemetery. How is you going to kill a zombie?
That's true.
Where would you hunt a zombie at? You know,
well, I guess at that point, society's already kind of collapsing, so it doesn't really matter.
Wouldn't matter. Oh, now here's one that kind of goes against, or something like against your Massachusetts one. In Pennsylvania, you're breaking the law if you pay a psychic.
Oh.
So they must have got burned by like that chick Cleo.
Yeah, probably.
So they must have got burned heavily by her.
Miss Cleo. You're
in South Carolina, you can't play pinball if you're a minor.
That seems unnecessary.
It seems really weird. Like, did you get 18 and over to play pinball?
Is that where the Pinball Wizard song came from?
I guess, man. Oh, here's this must be a problem in South Dakota. It's illegal to sleep in a cheese factory.
No, like the Cheesecake Factory, or like an actual cheese
factory. Cheese factory.
Huh.
I could see like getting a nice big thing of Gouda.
Just laying down
on it, or a nice thing of brie. It'd be like that's almost like a feather pillow. You know what I'm saying? Here's one that's kind of modernized. In Tennessee, it's illegal to share your Netflix password. And that's actually going around. That's actually
an actual law now.
And now Texas, I don't know. Look,
Federal.
I know things are bigger in Texas, right? We've always heard that, but you can't sell a human eyeball in Texas.
I guess that makes sense.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Me either, but
I'm going on eBay. I'm going to see if I can find a Texas eyeball. So here's an interesting one in Vermont. It's illegal for women to wear fake teeth without their husband's approval.
Seems kind of old school.
That's very strange. Like, what you got there, baby?
Like, you wear fake teeth.
You'll call the police. We're going to end this pretty soon. Okay, in Washington, it's illegal to attach a vending machine to a utility pole.
Okay, I guess.
I mean, that must have been a thing then.
It must have been it must have been a rampant problem.
I guess.
All these Coke machines lined up on telephone poles.
Right. In Wyoming, a building that costs $100,000 or more must display pricey art. But
Wait,
what?
Say it again?
In Wyoming, buildings that cost $100,000 or more must display pricey art. But pricey art could be subjective. My daughter can draw a picture. I can say it's priceless, right?
Maybe they just want more art.
I guess. So that's it. That's it for my list here. I wanted to share this with our listeners. I thought it was kind of interesting.
There's some weird ones.
There's definitely some weird ones. Okay, we got to get to the ice now. I know we took us off the battlefield for a second.
So I guess basically every home in Wyoming outside of a trailer home
has some kind of pricey art in it. Because what determines the price? A building's a home, right?
Yeah.
So if you buy over $100,000 home, you have to have a pricey picture. And who code enforcement does that? They come in your house, show me your picture.
It's like, oh, you're signing the deeds to this property. Where's your picture?
Yeah, right, exactly. Let's take my palette real quick.
You're like, sorry, sir, I didn't have one.
All right. If we're not using the jigger tonight.
Yes, that is correct. The camera decided to be mean again.
It's got to be out here. Maybe the heat.
Yeah, maybe. That's all right. Yeah. We'll skip this week's recording.
That's okay.
We'll get a partial recording, and then you'll just listen to audio from us.
Yeah.
That's good enough, right?
Yeah.
That's just good enough for everybody.
I think everybody had a fun time with the obscure laws. The smell got mellow.
Yes, it did.
It mellowed out a lot. That molasses is there. I still get the mint. I'm still getting the mint a little bit there.
It is.
Not as much, but the mint's still there. I breathe out now in this one because that eucalyptus is not as strong, though.
No.
The mint's still there. The cinnamon, the vanilla's coming out. That vanilla, I like the way this changed with ice.
This would also, I can see why this is used in cocktails.
Oh, absolutely. This would make many a good cocktails. I think this would be good as a classic, whiskey and soda in a highball glass. I think this would be really good.
So I kind of want to, I'm assuming there's an original recipe for
an original?
Yeah.
I don't remember on the website. So I went on the Buffalo Trace website. I don't remember if they showed a cocktail list on that for this one. I can't remember. They must. Yeah. They must.
There's got to be something out there that's the original cocktail. I want to make it.
Like, what was the original cocktail by Mr. Handy?
Yeah, well, Mr. Peychaud.
Well, no, Mr. Handy took it over from Mr. Peychaud.
I know, but Peychaud is the one that created the cocktail.
But it wasn't a rye at that point, though.
No.
But I wonder what his elixir was, you know? Back in the
brandy.
day, you know, those elixirs were kind of crazy.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't know. I want to try it, though.
I bet you if you go to New Orleans, you could find it. You know? I bet you there's
100%.
There's probably a bar that has a historic cocktails or something like that. That'd be a cool bar to open, the historic cocktail bars, where you just make all these drinks from different time periods, and that's all you do.
That would be
fun.
So
I remember I went when New Orleans when I told you to go to that World War II museum. I don't know if that USO bar was open next to the restaurant, but their drink mix, their drink cocktails, was the drinks that they were making in 1945.
Oh, okay.
So it was kind of cool.
Yeah,
it was kind of cool. So I remember I had like this vodka pineapple drink.
Huh.
Well, you know, you don't usually see that too much
you don't.
here, and it was actually really good. So it was just like I remember all the drinks, all these. It was all, and the food wasn't from 1945, but the drinks were.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they were making pulled pork back.
They might have been.
They might have been, but I don't know.
Maybe not to today's standards.
Yeah, maybe not. I don't know, but it was kind of cool because they had the Andrews sisters at the hostess stand, which I thought was kind of cool. You know,
that was pretty cool. Yeah, no, when I went, they were closed. We went in the morning though.
Oh, so you know, if I'm comparing these two, this is gonna be this is a tough fight right now.
It is.
This is actually these guys are swinging right now in the corner of the ring. Because it's like one of those battle royales where you got to get thrown out of the ring, and like these guys are just going back.
And this little guy's over here like trying to duck.
He's like that little guy with the mask, you know,
the little luchador.
Yeah, you know, running around, but you know, has all the crazy high flying moves, but you know, and these two guys are like battling right now because I don't know right now between these two. This is gonna be a tough battle because right now, if we ever even doing this one, I don't know who wins out of these two. I really don't.
I have no idea.
Yeah. I think both these were excellent.
I agree.
I mean, for $29.99, the Sazerac is well worth its price.
Oh yeah,
100% well worth its price.
But also for $41.99,
well worth its price too.
Yeah,
you know that comes into play during the battle.
It does.
You know,
you got to be nitpicky a little bit.
Be a little nitpicky,
especially when you're drinking, you know, two very good ryes in a row.
So we got some cool swag.
We do. We got
some new shirts.
Yeah, we got some new
nice polo golf shirts.
Yeah, we did.
With a little frisky whiskey on it.
It is nice. I like them.
Yeah, it came out really good. I'm very happy.
Hopefully, you know, we'll be able to get some out to everybody.
Yeah, we got some T-shirts coming too pretty soon. Yeah. And we got some bottle openers coming.
Yeah.
We got coasters coming. So we're gonna set something up for you people out there if you want to get some stuff out of us. You know, some of our loyal fans out there.
Yeah.
You know, we're gonna figure out a way to get it to you guys.
Maybe we'll have like some type of giveaway or do something. Who knows?
Yeah. So
we'll try to figure something.
Yeah,
we'll try to figure something out.
All right, so I think it's time to move on. We're gonna do a little glass cleaning first.
Yeah. Let's go. Little clean. Didn't want to swirl it over my board here.
Yeah, that would. Yeah, we already have enough problem with the camera. We don't need any more problems.
The camera just giving up on life. It's just it's like I don't want to be on anymore.
Yeah, it's really weird. It's kind of okay. So, all right. So we're going to South Carolina now.
We're on to the Carolinas.
I'm going to clean my palate out.
Oh boy.
And this has a cool story too, but I'll let you do the history on this one since I did the last one.
Yeah.
But this has a cool history. And this is, I want to say this right now. This is probably my third bottle of this since I've been drinking Ryes. So I wanted this. Remember I told you I ordered this because I wanted this one in a battle?
Yes.
Because I knew this is a really good rye, and so we'll go with the history.
Yeah. So this is the Revival Rye from South Carolina, made with a locally sourced 100% Rennes Abruzzi rye, an heirloom grain grown in the Carolinas for centuries and prized for its hearty backbone and complex and nutty flavors. They process the rye in its raw, unmalted state, allowing the rich cereal sweetness of the flavor of the grain to shine through. It's produced by the Highwire Distilling Company, located in the heart of historic downtown Charleston, South Carolina. Highwire Distilling Company is dedicated to making premium small batch spirits. First operating distillery since Prohibition, founded by husband and wife team Scott Blackwell and Ann Marshall, Highwire was born of a desire to produce small batch, handmade craft spirits to South Carolina. Scott, a Culinary Institute of America trained baker, applies his knowledge of artisanal grains and culinary techniques to the spirits he creates. With a main focus on local, unique ingredients, the distillery also features an apothecary area where experimental bench formulas can be created and tested in a small-scale format. In addition to their core products, Highwire also produces a series of limited edition creations only available at certain times of the year. The location for Highwire Distilling is as unique as the spirit, a rustic 6,000 square foot warehouse located on Upper King Street. Spacious with a vintage industrial feel, the production area features a 20-foot high barreled ceiling and a beautiful hand-hammered copper still as a focal point.
Pretty cool, right?
It's pretty cool.
So I discovered this in South Carolina myself.
Okay, so you actually went there?
Yeah, but what's killing me is I walked right by.
Oh.
Go in.
That's rude. So rude of you.
I hate myself for that.
Well, it just gives you a reason to go.
I have to go back. Because I love South Carolina. South Carolina, and Savannah, both the two places that like.
Granted, the only time I ever went to South Carolina, it was flooded out, so I didn't really get to go anywhere.
Charleston's beautiful. And there's so much history in Charleston, like so much American history. It's amazing. But look, this is dark.
It is.
This is darker than the other two.
It is.
I'm going to call that out right away.
It's also a much different price point than the other two.
Yes,
$61.99.
This one's $61.99. I'm telling you, this is my third, fourth bottle by now. Well worth it. Okay. It's really, really good. You may have had this.
It's possible.
Not realizing it because of our drinking
our shenanigans.
Because, like I said, I've had a few of these. I think the price has gone up. Actually, I don't remember it being $61.99 the last time I purchased it. I remember it being like in the 40s. Well, so I don't know. Maybe it went up.
It happens.
Maybe it went up for whatever reason.
Demand or cost of the ingredients.
It's got some. It's got it really. So the nose and the taste and nose that we should begin: sweet, floral notes, marshmallow, nutty, spicy, caramel, oak, apple, cinnamon, biscuit.
I do definitely smell marshmallow, which is funny.
Marshmallow's there,
and the floral.
The floral's there. Maybe that freshness is the apple.
Wow.
Well, there's a lot going on in there.
That is a lot going on.
And that marshmallow's there, that spice is there, that caramel's there.
But it's going on in the best way.
Yeah. The cinnamon's there, the apple cinnamon thing's going on in there. Like this is really good.
I get the biscuit. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, right? That biscuit is there. But it's like it's not heavy.
No, that's actually I can't put my nose on it.
Right. if there's one thing I'm not getting, maybe, is that nutty. I'm definitely getting that biscuit's at the end there. Like I feel like I just ate a biscuit. Let me tell you, all three of these I liked neat so far, and I've liked them both these two on the rocks as well. Where I think I would lean more towards both ways with this one, probably this one a little more on the neat side for me.
Okay,
was the saying. Because like that eucalyptus sensation was kind of cool.
It was.
You know, like I said, like the
fresh.
Yeah, like the York peppermint patty, like on top of a mountain. You know,
turning into a York peppermint patty commercial.
Right.
So this one's it's interesting.
This is very. I keep using that word unique. This is really good. You know, once again, another one that you could buy. You know, you have someone you want to get a gift for. Or you want to get them something that's really off the beaten path. This would be it.
I agree.
Yeah, 100%.
Although I'm also going to say that as of right now, I'm not calling this one the winner at all.
No, I think it's between these two. Yep. I agree. I like this.
Totally between the Sazerac and the.
I like this, but because it's so unique, I think it's just.
No, people should definitely try this.
Yes.
Like, don't get me wrong. Like, this needs to be something that you give a shot.
Now, I've made cocktails with this. I was happy with cocktails.
But
I have made cocktails.
The flavor profile isn't. It's not there. It's not the same as the other two. No. I really like them.
Yeah, I think these two are more of classic rye is the right answer, right word. This one's more unique. Remember that Millennium Green one we had?
Yeah.
It's in that category.
Yeah, like it's not. I like it.
Oh, it's good. There's nothing wrong with it.
I like it a lot. But
I agree that now that I've tasted against these two, that this is just too unique to say this is.
Yeah.
Like this is like a boutique.
Yeah.
Rye.
I mean, they do say it's like all artisanal and stuff. So,
but the flavors are amazing.
No,
these flavor profiles are 100%, and they're hitting them, which I like that. And I'm not struggling to find them.
No, and the nose, seriously, it's floral and marshmallow, which is funny. Marshmallow is a new one. I don't think I've had a whiskey with a marshmallow.
I think we have a couple times.
You think so?
I'm pretty sure we have.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure we have.
Because it's a unique sweetness, right?
And maybe that nuttiness is coming in there a little bit.
Maybe a little bit.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Now I'm tasting more of it.
Oh, maybe it's going to come out more once we, put some ice.
The caramel is definitely there. I mean, this is tasty. I like this. I do like this.
I'm not disappointed. But I think you put it the best way. Like the Milliman Green that we did in the first battle. Like this one, it's making it to its own thing and like.
Did I put ice in your glass for you?
I don't know how you did that, but it's fine.
I did that either. You can dump it out, man.
That's fine.
Who knows where my hands have been?
Hopefully somewhere around here.
When you weren't looking.
Oh boy.
All right.
So now I'm looking forward to this on the rocks, on the ice.
I'll give you a heavy pour on that one.
You gave yourself a heavy pour there too, buddy.
I did? All right.
Yeah.
It's kind of equal.
Yeah.
As long as we're equal. I don't want no favoritism, you know what I mean?
Every time we get to the third, it's always a little bit of a loose
a little
hand.
heavier
loose
pour. Especially we're not using the jigger, so,
But seriously, I mean, I like this one.
The apple came out more.
Oh, yeah, it did. Holy moly.
Wow.
The marshmallow went away.
Yeah, marshmallow's gone. Apple,
Floral's
cinnamon.
still there.
Apple, cinnamon, floral's definitely there.
That's cool. That's a cool, flavor change.
Apple's really...
Yeah, that's a cool scent change.
Wow.
I know I said flavor. It's a scent change.
Oh, wow.
I like this better on the rocks.
This is much better on rocks. This is why I think I like this with an old-fashioned. It actually makes a good old-fashioned.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, especially my old-fashions.
Actually, this got spicier.
This got better with ice, 100%.
It came spicier?
Yeah, like I said, this one has to be on ice, in my opinion. Like, this one you drink on ice. This is a nice, after work, throw down some ice, chill out, have a cigar, or just chill out, watch some TV, watch the... I guess those psychics in Massachusetts never could have seen the Bruins.
Yeah, you can just go... Yeah, they went.
Because you know what happened last night, right?
I will mute you.
You know what happened?
I do.
The Panthers won last night. If you watched that game last night, Carolina tied it up with less than a minute left, and then they did something stupid. They got a penalty, and they're in the penalty.
I'm going to say that the Panthers are cheating.
I don't know if they're cheating or not, but with 4 seconds left, man, they came back and scored. It was awesome. I was watching it in bed. I was falling asleep. It was past my bedtime, and I jumped up out of bed. I'm like, ah! But shout out to my Panthers, man. They swept. Ever since they were down 3-1 to your Boston Bruins, they have been almost unstoppable. They've only lost one game since that. They went 4-1 against Toronto, and they swept Carolina.
Well,
so shout out to them, man. Gotta give them credit, man.
Well, all right. We'll see where they go.
Although they'll probably play in Vegas. I think it's going to be
It's going to be crazy. Yeah.
Capable series, in my opinion.
It is. Hopefully, an actual challenge.
That caramel's there.
My favorite part is that the spice actually came more.
I agree. We may have to taste these two again to complete the battle.
Yes.
I think this one good. It just got, but the little guy in the mask in the wrestling ring just got thrown out by the two big guys.
Yeah.
He tried some high flying maneuver.
Yeah, he was doing the flip, and they just
they tossed
and
him.
they worked together to do it.
Yeah. Like, all right, you gotta get this guy
he's in the
out
crowd
here.
now.
But I mean, no. Listen, no offense to Revival here.
No, Revival's a fantastic rye.
I want to give you guys a shout out. You made a great rye, but in the battle here, no, these two are just
This is delicious.
But this is such a tasty. Like this
really
is
is
tasty.
I like it a lot.
Like this would go good with like a little piece of apple pie. You know what I'm talking about? This would go great with an apple pie or like a nice creme brulee.
I think you had the right thing with apple pie
Yeah.
and some natural vanilla ice cream.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With this,
Oh yeah.
that'd be perfect.
I even pour a little bit over to vanilla ice cream.
Ooh, that'd not bad.
Yeah.
But yes, this is a very good rye. But I don't think it takes home the prize.
Well, yeah, but once again, it's like I said, it's too unique. It's a boutique type of rye. Nothing wrong with that.
No.
Careful.
I know.
Careful.
I know.
Careful.
I know.
It's going to fall.
I know.
It's going to pop off, and you and the camera and that thing's just going to have all kinds of issues.
Then everything gets fired.
All right, so for the final battle here,
Yes.
how should we do this? I think we do them neat.
All right.
Or we do them both tonight. I don't know if we could do it both ways. Hey.
All right. So the preference, right, for this one was on the rocks.
I think I said that, yes.
Yeah, and then this one's both ways.
Yes.
So what we need to do is we need to try them both neat. Because if your preference for this one was on the rocks, we need to give it another try to be neat.
Fair enough.
Now, my only suggestion is I think we should probably grab a couple more of the Glencairn glasses and do completely clean, side-by-side, sip. What do you think?
Want me to get up and leave?
If you don't want to, you don't have to.
They're not clean. Oh, I have other ones. All right, so maybe we get 2 new ones.
Yeah.
2 new ones. All right, I'll be right back, people.
2 new ones so that we can try this out. Legitness.
All right.
All right.
We're back.
Mike D is back.
All right, so we're going neat first.
So I think we do neat, and then we do on the rocks.
All right, we're going to go back to the original. First
Go back
one.
to the original.
The battle is continuing here, folks. This is important.
This is
an important battle because this is going to determine
who goes to round 3.
Round 3,
4, the final round.
the final round here of the June madness of the Battle of the Ryes.
This will be the one that comes back. It's like a year from now,
Yes.
when we're done with our other ones.
We're gonna get Dick Vitale to come out here, and yeah, baby.
All right.
Look at the legs on that one.
It
All right,
smells so good.
well, our flavors again were sweet, oak, leather, light spice, light sweet tobacco, pepper, and spicy.
Yes.
Okay.
And remember, it was very spicy and peppery up front. Without the ice, it was up front.
Like a rye should be. It's got that spicy up front. Mm-hmm. The pepper's there. The tobacco comes in just at the end, and it's like such a like almost like a gift. Like you just drank this, and then you get this nice finish at the end.
I agree.
God, that's good.
This is a very, very good rye.
Thank God there's like no laws in Virginia. You can't drink rye.
I'd punch somebody. I'd become a lawmaker in Virginia. Change that law.
I'm so glad I'm going on vacation tomorrow.
Where are you going?
I'm going to Sanibel Island, which I've never been there before. I'm actually surprised it's still there after Hurricane Ian.
I was like, did the hurricane take it out?
Like I was joking with somebody. I'm like, I think we have to drive where the bridge was, and then you guys swim over.
You just like leave your luggage at the car.
I'll put my kid on my back, and I'll have my. I'll keep my liquor above the water, and I'll tie my luggage to my legs, and I'll just like swim there.
I think they probably just rent you a kayak or something.
Right.
Yeah,
it should be cool. It's my brother-in-law's birthday. He wanted to go there, and
they got a nice golf course out there.
Yeah,
they did.
We're not playing there though. Oh. We're actually going to drive 45 minutes to play a place that I've actually played now 6 times.
Okay.
It's called Old Corkscrew. Okay. It is one of the toughest courses in the state of Florida as a public course goes.
Wow.
Like it is. If it depends what magazine or what you're looking at, it can be in the top 5 or top 10 of public golf courses.
Wow.
It's a really tough golf course. I've had. This is one of those golf courses that can bring you to your knees.
So I'm not going to play there anytime soon.
You're not ready.
I'm not even close.
But it's a fun course, but there's no air there. Like that is one of the hottest courses I've ever played in my life. Like that's one of the few courses like at the 10th hole, I'll take they have like a cooler on the side of your cart. I'll throw my towel in the ice and water, and then put it over my head because it's so hot there.
Gotcha.
Like you got to cool off somehow, man. You were just so hot. I'll even change my shirt after 9 because I'm sweating so much that course.
Really?
Like, and it doesn't matter what I've been there 6 times. It doesn't matter what time of the year I've been there. It just is hot there. Damn. Like there's almost like a dome over that course, and only heat gets in, and there's like no trees, so it's like there's
nowhere to hide.
There's shades of commodity, but it should be fun. But man, back to our Ryes here, man. Yeah. Wow, I can't get over this, man. Like how much I like this.
Clean the palate again.
Yeah. Oh Braddock, I'm so fun. I found you. Like, we're going to have a relationship. Like, we're going to have a good relationship going on.
Nice long
relationship. Never going to fight. Always get along. Have the same interests. Oh, you know what movie I watched last night? I watched that Shazam movie, the Battle of the Fury of the Gods. It was entertaining. I know it got knocked by some critics. It was entertaining.
What movie was this?
Shazam.
Oh,
Fury
Shazam?
of the Gods.
Yeah.
It was entertaining. Me and my daughter watched it last night. It's on what HBO Max now is Max. They rebranded themselves again. But it was entertaining. So now what are we doing?
Now we're doing Sazerac.
All right. It was entertaining. Superhero movies. I know some of them not. It was okay. It wasn't horrible. I would watch it. It was entertaining. Good. Look, what do you want out of superhero movies? They fly around. They they fight. They get close to losing. And then they come back. Yeah,
Don't call it a comeback.
Oh, yeah, don't call it a comeback. Mama said knock you out. Well, shout out to my...
All right. So the Sazerac now, we're going to be doing
Did we clean our glasses?
Yes, I did. I'm pretty sure you did.
I did? Okay. Well, we all have a couple cocktails going on here right now.
So the Sazerac, the tasting notes on this one was oak, leather, molasses, allspice, mint, eucalyptus, cinnamon, vanilla, and pepper.
Oh, yeah, hold on. Let me
Yes, get your palate nice and clean. It's important for this one.
Okay. My mouth is ready.
Oh boy.
Yeah, right. No, I'm gonna go now. We're good.
Yeah, you know what? This can be undetermined. I'll come back later. I'll come back later.
It's a tie. We're good. I'm out. Mike ruined it for everybody.
Look what you did, you little jerk.
Yeah, I'm not little. I'm fat. I'm literally little. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so the nose.
My nose is good. So I gotta look at my notes. So
Oak, leather, molasses, allspice, mint, eucalyptus, cinnamon, vanilla, and pepper.
That's right. The mint is very up front on the nose.
Yep.
Molasses is there. A little bit of leather. Here we go.
Man, I just like.
I'm gonna say this one's lighter in color than the Braddock.
Yes, but I love the entry into it. It's spicy, sweet.
It's so smooth in there.
It's spicy, sweet, and smooth right at the beginning. It's like bam, and then as you're letting it kind of like chill out and you breathe out, you get the mint and eucalyptus,
which is so unique.
It really is.
That is very unique, man.
Okay, neat Sazerac got it, 100%.
I was about to say the same thing. As much as I love you, Braddock, this is so unique. But a rye. It's a rye.
It is.
It's like rah.
It's like the spicy, smooth sweetness, and then it has that nice, unique allspice.
It's like it wants to take me down to New Orleans to start partying.
Yeah,
it really does.
This one's going to get you into trouble, but you're going to have fun doing it.
If I had to take right now,
yeah,
I think Sazerac wins.
I think so too.
I think Sazerac goes to the next round. I really do. No, nothing against my Braddock there, but I think Sazerac wins.
I think so.
What do you think?
100% agree.
I think this was a good battle.
Now that we tried them out back to back like this,
yeah. Sazarak's got the blood coming down from his forehead right now.
Yeah.
It's
got a black eye.
Got a black eye.
Busted nose a little bit.
But yeah.
It's the one standing.
I think that's the one standing. I think. Put this in the background here real quick. Sazerac. The bell's tolled. The bell's tolled, and
Sazerac is it.
Sazerac is it. I think Sazerac. Yeah. So it was Michter's won the first one.
So Michter's Rye,
and then the second one was the Uncle Nearest.
Uncle Nearest.
So then we're gonna do the June Madness, the final battle.
Yep, which is going to be Michter's, Uncle Nearest.
I may throw in that Hudson. This is the wild card.
The surprise guest from the locker room.
I think we should. I think it deserves a madness one.
Yeah.
Deserves a Cinderella.
Give me.
Like
Cinderella story.
Cinderella story. Kid out of nowhere. About to shoot his greatest game of his life.
455 yards.
This is really good.
Oh man. So there you have it. So the June Battle of the Ryes.
Be a couple episodes from now.
It'll be a few episodes from now.
Not
too many.
Maybe before the 24th.
Yeah.
I think we do it before. Maybe 2 weeks from now. 2 or 3 weeks from now.
That's your lineup.
I think we need to do it sooner than later.
Yeah.
Because now it's fresh.
Yeah.
And I think our listeners deserve this.
I agree.
Yeah.
So be on the lookout for that one. Couple, 2-3 weeks from now.
Yeah.
We're going to throw up Nictors.
And maybe we'll have a camera working at that point in time.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this thing.
Yeah,
They just gave up on us.
I just feel like the spotlight's on me now. It's just, I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah. I just have a bright light over here.
But I think this is a great episode, Ti. And if you guys listen to our last episode, the States of Whiskey and this episode, you notice something a little bit different about our episode, the beginning and the end.
Oh yeah,
we got some really nice intro and outro music, and I want to give a shout out to Carlos.
Heck yeah,
man, this guy did a great job. He worked hard on it. He took his time with it, put his heart into it. In my opinion, I want to give a little shout out to Carlos, man. Thank you, Carlos.
Yeah, thanks, Carlos.
Awesome job, man. We're so happy with that music you gave us. Dead Cat Whiskey.
Dead Cat Whiskey is the name of the tune.
It's awesome. So check it out. Listen to our last episode, States of Whiskey. Our next episode, this episode coming up. But that's going to be our new music, so check it out.
Yep.
It's worth just the music alone.
Exactly.
But some good times here today.
It was.
Some good times. T.I., as always.
Mike D.
Good night. Battle of Ryes.
Cheers to you.
Sazerac, the winner.
The champ. Coming from the back.
Right, coming from the back. Out of nowhere. Going into the next round of the madness coming up.
All right.
All right, everybody. Have a good night, everybody.
Enjoy your evening.